What's up guys, it's Shotcaller MIA here, and today I will be showing you a Alistar, AP Alistar Runes and Masteries guide for Season 4. You can play him in the mid lane, or if you want to be a troll, you can play him in the bot lane. And to start off things, the quintessences, I run the flat AP, so all three quintessences is a total of 15 ability power. Glyphs, I run Greater Glyphs of Magic Resist. Seals, I run Greater Seals of Scaling Health, so scaling health per level. And then I run the Greater Marks of Magic Penetration. The reason I do this for Alistar is because, well, I mean, Magic Penetration is pretty good on the cow, and you also need that flat AP, the big spike in flat AP in the start of the game. And the Magic Penetration does well if you're against MR teams, and if like a team has Merc Treads, I mean, they're just gonna have Magic Resist and low CC effects from you. And so with that built up tenacity, you need Magic Penetration so you can take them out pretty quickly. And then also Greater Seal of Scaling Health. You don't know who you're going to be playing against in the middle lane, because there's AP mages and then there's ADs like Yasuo or Talon. And so Greater Seal of Scaling Health is just very good for the cow because you scale into the late game as well. And then I take Greater Glyphs of Magic Resist because the majority of the mid laners you'll be playing against as Alistar will be using ability power, and that's why I get the flat flat magic resist, I'm sorry, and not the scaling, because in the late game you're just a glass cannon. I mean, it won't do you too much. You just need the early game magic resist in order to help yourself in lane. And then moving over to the Masteries, I run a 21-7 page as Alistar. Starting from the utility, I get a point in Phase Walker, which is the enhanced recall, and then I have 1.5% movement speed and mana regen per 5. And the reason I do this is so you can heal up while you get harassed in lane, and this is just all for the early game. And also if you want to catch someone out, you got the movement speed, it's all good. And I put 2 points in block because as Alistar you are melee, you will take harass from those ranged champions, and you want to mitigate as much damage as possible. So you reduce it by 2. It's not much, but it will show in lane if you get auto attacked a lot. Now moving over to the offensive page, I run 21 points. It's pretty standard for Alistar. I mean Alistar and other AP mages, and you got the 5% CDR, so 4 points in that. I put a point in Butcher rather than Double-Edged Sword because it's not really worth it when you're playing as Alistar, because you won't be dealing too much damage over time. It'll just be as Alistar you'll be a burst champion, and so I put a point in Butcher which will help you last hit, and then I have a point in Feast which will help you sustain as you last hit. Executioner, when you're trying to find those picks in team fights where champions are low, this will help you a lot. And then Archmage AP, you get the scaling AP by percentage, base percentage with a flat AP with Arcane Mastery, and then Mental Force scaling AP. This is all good for Alistar because he's AP in the mid lane. And then Arcane Blade, basic attacks deal bonus magic damage equal to 5% of ability power. I mean, if you guys want to, you can change it out with something in the utility or defensive page this point, but I just picked this one just because it's further down and it's worth a bit more. But I mean, you guys could pick something else in a different tree that suits your gameplay. And then Devastating Strike, Armor, and Magic Pen. It goes well with the Marks of Magic Penetration, and this allows you to put off the Void Staff later on into the game, as you can use this as early game for Magic Penetration. So you can just start to you show more of an effect early game rather than not doing anything as people start to build up Magic Resist. And then Havoc, 3% increased damage is a good point for the last point, making it 21, 2, and 7 for Alistar. This was the Season 4 AP Cow Runes and Masteries guide. It's Shotcaller MIA, and I'll see you guys later.